Hey, Grand Rising. Welcome to the channel. It's Empress Love. So, and guys, anyways, look, I'm coming to the realization just like about different things that, scenarios in my, reoccurring things in my life. Um, it's crazy the insights you get when you, when you ask questions, you know, and like, it's crazy. I deal with the same type of energy. It's, you know, I guess it's like a protection for me. I don't know. It's super lonely though. I'm not even gonna lie, but hearing another person's side of something, so there's this, she's a channeler. She's a tarot reader too. And I kept wondering, I'm like, dude, why does this person look familiar to me? I'm like, this person looks way familiar to me, But I'm like, shit, whatever, I couldn't piece it together. Until this person told this story about them working at Amazon. Yeah, I don't know if this person watches me or she's come across me. Must have if I came across you, you know what I'm saying? Um, I never wanted you. I wanted a friend. um, and what's crazy about it, um, is that like I needed a mentor at that time. And it's so crazy. Even coming across you again, like, you know what I'm saying? In this capacity. There was something that you were supposed to teach me. And it's crazy because people look at me and it's the same. Either it's they think I want something from them. No, I don't want nothing from nobody. Not like that. Definitely not like that. You know, in this energy, I've dealt with this energy my whole freaking life. You know, because I'm a kind-hearted person, because I'm quiet, I stick to myself. You know what I'm saying? And when I see individuals that I think I could get along with, like, I'll go. And at that time, I was in my life, like, I was wondering, I'm like, dude, what is it about me where, like, I can't have friendships with, like, feminine energies? I do have, like, one childhood friend, um, not from school, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a homegirl. Actually, the only one that I still talk to. Um, it's just weird. It's weird energy. Either it's I get jealousy because I'm fucking beautiful and I got a kind ass fucking heart to boot. You know what I'm saying? Or it's this that first energy and it's like, oh, they can't be that way. Oh, they must want something. Oh, they looking to get something from me. No, I watch people because I've been hurt by people. I grew up in a very toxic environment. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw you and I saw so many people gravitated towards you, like, people get lonely. You know what I'm saying? And they want friendships. The fact that I came across you again in this tarot, whatever, YouTube community, this tarot world, like, it confirms for me that, like, there was something like I felt like you were supposed to be a mentor in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And I kept wondering too, I'm like, when I would see your videos currently, I'm like, why does this woman look familiar? And when you told that story, I said, oh. And then I was even more so of like, that's what she thought. That's how she felt. I ain't never been with a female a day in my life. I'm not into that shit. I like men. I like that pipe game. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, not to be so fucking vulgar and shit. Um, I don't fault you for nothing. Like, um, and whatever. Like, I was looking for friendship. You know, that's what I was looking for. And I'm like, I saw a person, a very, very beautiful person, you know, and I thought to myself, I'm like, dang, this person's beautiful. Like, how do they do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they still have people around them and they're not looking at them in the way that I was being viewed? You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm a beautiful individual. I know that. Like, I know I'm very attractive. Um, and I was trying to alchemize my own energy through understanding, learning, like, oh, this is how this person is able to combat people jealousies. And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that don't get me wrong with what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that I was jealous. I'm saying that I saw another beautiful woman and had was so charismatic because I'm that same type of energy. And I said, oh wow, how do they do that? And they tell you grow up being told, you know, closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask fucking questions. And maybe I didn't do it, or maybe I didn't do it in the right way. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I don't know if there is a right way to anything. Um, but yeah, whatever. It's wild. If you truly knew, if you truly knew, um, let me tell you, I'm gonna break it down to you. That time in my life, I was homeless. I was homeless. Um, and my family, they ain't shit. They ain't never been shit. You know what I'm saying? Not in my life anyway. Okay. Um, I people watch because I've been abused a lot. And I don't trust people. I don't trust people easily. And when I saw you and I saw your friend, I was like, those some real ones right there. I'm like, man, and they like she funny, they funny. I'm like, man, like I know I could probably learn something, and you know what I'm saying? Like, for my life. I don't know. I guess I did. I guess whatever, it don't matter. But I ain't gonna let that deter me from being who I am and going after what I perceive could be like friendships, It's so wild because, like I said, we're similar. I channel messages, I read tarot, and I was just trying to understand um, my energies and my awakening at that time. Like I said, at that time in my life, I just wanted a friend, like a real friend, and you look like a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like, forgive me for that. Um, I never wanted nothing from nobody. I ain't ever raised my hand to go and harm somebody like intentionally, or you know what I'm saying. I don't. Mm-mm. I've dealt with a whole lot, um, and if you experience like the levels of traumatic events, and you know what I'm saying, you would sit back and watch people too. You know, my fault. Maybe that'll give you some insight for the next time maybe somebody comes around you. Yes, listen to your listen to your soul, listen to your spirit, your higher self, but also pray upon some things too. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go based off of your own perceived perception in your sight, you know, because everything in the physical don't always look like what it is. You know what I mean? You know, so, but anyways, that is insight for me, that situation, knowing like, oh, so yeah, okay, so that's where I know that person from. That's why that person looked familiar to me. And oh damn, that's what they thought. That's cool for me, because it reaffirms for me, like, I didn't understand at that time. I'm like, dang, okay, you know, but it reaffirms for me like who I am and how I get down with people, and having people come through in my life that I may be there to teach something to, you know what I mean? Or, you know, that I'm supposed to be there for in some type of way. I'm not saying that you were meant to be there for me in some type of way. I'm not saying that, so don't. Anyways, I shouldn't even have to explain where I'm coming from. But then again, an example, that's just the energy like that I deal with. I feel like I constantly have to, you know, be on guard. It's wild. Fuck it. That's my lot in life, right? That's my lot in life. Maybe I'm supposed to rock alone and just be alone and just show motherfuckers like, no, this is genuine right here. And no, it's not what you thought. And yes, now you get to see, and guess what? Now you get to see, right? Who was it? I swear to you, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm glad that God uses me in such a way. It's lonely, it's hurtful, but I'm still happy to be used in such a way that, like, you know, like who I am in my light, and I get to prove motherfuckers wrong always, you know. It's cool because it gives them that thought process and that thought pathway to be like, huh, okay, well, it's like even with me with the men in my life, the lovers that I've had to deal with. I'm a whole ass lesson for them. Like, I know a lot of them, oh, this person, they ain't a good girl. But my character never changes. It never changes. Oh, this person can't be that good, that kind. God, you know, but I'm just that beacon. It's empowering to know that and accept that about oneself. Like, okay, it's empowering because I get to change people's fucking minds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, like, um, with, it's that whole do unto others energy, you know. Um, do you know how many of my exes, like, they come back and they're like, hey, yo, I'm sorry for this. Or, hey, yo, like, you know, like, oh, they tell me that they love me, and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? And they go so far. I have one of my husbands, my first husband, told me he was jealous of me, jealous of my youth, jealous of my beauty, right? Jealous of my heart, the love that I give. You know what I'm saying? And this is after we had split and whatever, you know. Hmm. Hindsight's a motherfucker, you know. I wonder how many people in my life that, because of something I thought, like, that I turned away from, you know what I'm saying, that I was supposed to maybe teach, or maybe that was the lesson. Maybe that was the lesson that I was, you know, maybe that was the lesson. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that it's great seeing how another person saw me. It gives me an understanding of the layers of the rejection and why I am rejected in the way that, you know what I'm saying? Um, but shit, my brother was rejected too, misunderstood too. Whatever. All I know, my life is transforming right now in the best of ways, and it's cool because, you know, shit. If I gotta be alone, that's how I'm rocking. I just gotta be alone. You know, I don't know. I hope not. But shit, maybe that's it. Maybe I done did some shit in a fucking past life that was so horrible. And maybe, just maybe that's my punishment. Me yearning for real fucking connections and friendships, and, you know, like, and people misunderstanding me. Maybe I did some motherfucking dirt in my past life. I think it was written in my life for this contract for me to have the type of heart and the type of mindset I have, like, because I truly don't want to hurt nobody. But I think I think I laid some waste in the past life. I do, because I feel like at the same time, like, there's something dormant in me, you know, that be, I don't know, be feeling like this energy that surrounds my life be wanting, trying to poke at it to wake it up. And I'm like, I like being who I am. I like having the heart that I have, although it's painful, it's hurtful, it's lonely. Um, you know, like, how do you how do you overcome that energy? You know, I saw a person rocking in their beauty and their light, you know, and people around them, like, really embracing that, soaking that in, and, you know, and not being like